there. See, it does it there.
Nope.
Hey, everybody. Okay, can you guys hear us okay? And everything. If that's going to be distracting to you, you let me know.
Nope. I'm reading the chat.
Okay. So, we decided to jump on here because volume is low.
Because of this.
Because of what? I can just turn it up here.
I bet it's still low, though. Take it back. Do 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 do. 1870s homestead. What's up?
What's up, 1870? How's that? Is that better?
Can hear you loud and clear in Belgium.
Yes, Belgium. Across the pond.
Good stuff. We have a friend that's in Scotland. Two friends in Scotland.
Two friends in Scotland. Okay, so the reason why we jumped on here, we've been trying to film a vlog.
Most of the day.
Forever today. And if my FBI agent was acting a fool, breakaway.
Started texting us in the middle of it.
Started
Meg
texting
was
them.
texting us. Kept going ding.
Ding, ding, ding. And I got to the point I started calling him out in the vlog. Ding, ding. And then God was like, no. The whole vlog ended up being out of focus.
Even though we checked it when we were filming. Oh, and the battery.
Yeah,
in the middle
the
of
battery
pressed
died.
out.
Middle of the word supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. The battery died. Imagine that.
Yeah.
So we decided. I said, you know what, Robyn? We're going live.
You're just gonna do it?
Just gonna do it.
Yep. Be done with it.
It's gonna be huge.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna put it out there.
Yep.
So this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna pretend we're vlogging.
What?
Yep. Come
No,
on.
no,
Yes,
no,
come
no,
on.
no,
I got
no,
it.
it's cheesy.
No, it's not cheesy. Come on.
Yes, it is.
It's only cheesy because you don't want me to say what I'm getting ready to say because you know you're gonna laugh.
No.
Can't even say it. See what I'm saying? This is why we never get the vlog together. Farm log. Cow patty date. 1.
Oh, 1/1/2019.
Farm log. Cow patty date. 1/1/2019. Happy New Year.
Dun dun dun.
Happy New Year, FBI guy.
Breaker 19.
So that's how we tried to start out the vlog.
Yeah.
If you guys have been with us a while, you'll remember that we always used to do that with our vlogs. We always used to do farm log, cow patty date. So we're gonna bring that back. If somebody can ever keep her composure, well, we did that for like 2 years, and she still laughs every time I do it. I don't understand.
That's hilarious. You say cow patty date. It's funny.
So we had a list of stuff that we were going to talk about.
Yes. List. That's our list.
It's our list. And
Happy New Year to everybody who's coming in and saying Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you.
So as we were saying in the vlog, this would be about the time that Patrick would go ding. 2018 was it seemed like it was hard on everybody. Everybody had a rough 2018.
Yes.
And especially people like Andy from Andy's Backyard and Color My Hair, Eat Tofu
Workshop.
Yeah, he had kind of a rough year. He got abused. And just say no, Andy.
Hello, Windsweat.
That's all I'm gonna say.
But anyway, it was a pretty rough year for everybody in 2018. But it seemed like towards the end of 2018, everybody seems to be kind of going up.
Yep.
So we did a live stream talking about our 2018 and a recap and all of that. So now we kind of wanted to look towards the future.
Yep. No more looking back.
No more looking backwards. We're going to look forwards. And we realized while we were doing it that we were trying to film the vlog, we realized this is the last year of a decade. So we're going to be going into 2020. So we want to kind of, just pass over 2018 and be like, right into 2020.
I want to go into 2020 like I'm stealing second base. I want to pop up into 2020 and be like,
boom.
Now that was a ride.
How you like me now?
And so you did something about 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
3 weeks ago?
It was 2 weeks ago. So basically, I had this idea that because I could feel it. I could feel that this year is going to be excellent. But I also know that when you have all that energy and that determination, that if you don't have your goals put down on paper and ready to go, that you'll end up going 5 million different ways.
Yep.
So my idea was, there's 5 of us in this household, and if we all have the fire to want to do something, it could get crazy. So I decided, I said to Jason, I said, I want the kids.
No.
Every day.
You're not getting off like that. That is not how you said it.
What did I say?
She called a family meeting. And she came in there like Attila the Hun. I have started a Google Doc.
Check your email.
Check your emails. You
have a
will not I would like for you. No. You will every day give me 5 goals that you would like to get accomplished in the year 2019. It's not open for discussion, debate. There will be flogging.
No flogging. Not to be confused with vlogging, but no flogging. But I told them I wanted them to take this seriously because this is a pretty big deal. And so I wanted everybody to kind of put their thoughts together. And what was really cool was because we had it set up as a Google Doc, everybody could see everyone else's stuff, and we could all add into it.
And we had to make the stipulation, you're not allowed to write down goals for your brother or your sister.
Yeah, because we ended up with somebody hijacked Blaze's list and said to get a girlfriend, get his man card back.
My favorite one was when they picked on Ladessa.
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to touch the floor when I'm pooping.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
That kind of thing.
I want to be able to see from the top on the top shelf, So anyway.
And so,
for the last 2 weeks, because I did that on the 17th, and so I said up through the 31st, I want everybody to add to this list. And so it became this huge Google Doc. 5 days times 14 days. No, don't show that yet. 5 days times 14 days was what, 50, 60, 70 items for each person. So then what we did today, so the goal was today to sit down, sort through them, and decide which ones were important or relevant, and start putting together a plan for how we were going to get all of them accomplished.
Yep.
So
this is where I welcome you to our crazy.
So from there, see, I've got everybody. That was a good idea so far.
Yeah, that was a good idea. But
So
this
far.
is the part where I say, welcome to our crazy.
Okay, so from there,
Dun, dun, dun.
we went through this morning after breakfast and started plowing through all of the different
Well, we
goals.
read them all first.
Right.
We read everybody's goals, as hard as that would be because of some spelling issues.
Yeah, my favorite, self-sufficient, not spelled that way.
Little profane right there.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't have any. I think Windswept is the only one in here with a wrench right now. Anyway, so anyway, that was the intention was for everybody
Green
to
Gables is
hear
there.
to hear everybody else's goals and read through all of them. So we did that. And we started to notice that they could pretty much be characterized into 5 main things.
Here comes the crazy.
So, 1, everybody had food goals. Things having contributing to our food dependency or independency, the way you want to look at it. So that was the first one. The second was improvements and additions to the physical structures of our farm and our home. So that was the second one. The third one was business related stuff. So anything having to do with the business and income of our farm, whether it be YouTube, the website,
essential oils,
anything having to do with that.
Anything.
Right.
Consulting.
The fourth one, which kind of surprised all of us, was that everybody in their goals somewhere had a few things that had to do with relationships. Fixing relationships, building relationships, anything in between. So that was kind of cool. And then the final one, which was the majority of them, were physical or bettering yourself. Things that goals for you personally to make yourself a better person. So, yes, we'll be there.
Yes.
2019, we will be there.
Yes, we will be there.
Yes. So, those were the 5 things. So, I decided it was a good idea to go through everybody's goals and identify each one of them in one of those 5 categories.
Enter crazy.
So, we put all of the food in green. We did all of the building and structural stuff in yellow. We did the business stuff in blue. The relationships in red. And then the personal in purple. I believe in alliteration. So, red, relationships, personal, purple, building, blue. It was just easier to remember those. Yellow or green was obvious because of food with growing, garden, and then the yellow, whatever. So, that was our 5. So, then what I did from there is I cut and pasted and did all that thing and sorted all by colors so that we could see everybody's goals. So this is where we're at now. So we have, everybody's column and you have different colors for each. Yeah, yellow for construction. There you go. So this is what they look like for each one.
You're going to show every page.
Oh, that one's way not good. Anyway, so I'm not supposed to show anymore. So anyway, so that's where we gotta get. How do we? What do they say? Cheek to cheek.
Cheek to cheek.
It didn't work. How are we blown out all of a sudden?
You did something.
Maybe go all the way in and come all the way back out. There it is. Sorry, I messed up the light somehow. So anyway, so that's what we did. We're not going to bore you with all 70 whatever kind of things. But what we did from there was we decided to prioritize some of those to tell you about. We weren't going to give you every single one that we talked about. We're just going to kind of give you the highlights.
I want to answer that question. Mac Johnson asked, how can we give you money? You can go to our website and buy our goods.
Yeah, we're not ones for just taking money from people.
We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff for sale.
And we do have people that do that, but we prefer to be able to sell some of our stuff. But
we don't do the Patreon thing. I mean, we got the super chat open and we opened it on a dare.
Yeah.
So
but we've got that.
I would much rather you go to our website and one of our mods can put it up there and scan our goods that we make and purchase a good.
Yeah, you can do that.
And we thank you for this support.
Absolutely. So, back to what we were talking about. Our goals, some of our big goals for 2019. The first one's having to kind of do with food. One was rain catchment.
Yes.
So, we have existing rain catchment on our homestead, but we would like to do more. We have so much square footage of roofs here on this farm that we're not catching as much as we could.
That is 1,000% true.
Yeah.
And basically the end game goal for 2019 is to every roof have a rain catchment system on it.
Of some sort, yeah. And I mean, if you've seen some of our older videos, even we used to have some small chicken coops that had rain catchment on them, and they worked great.
Yes.
So we're going to try and get back to that. I think there was a lot of stuff that we I think we got the air sucked out of us this year, honestly. And actually, I think you could probably go back even further. I think you can go back all the way to 2017 when we were working at the dairy. When we worked at the dairy, we lost our goal of homesteading because we were too busy working.
We couldn't do anything else but the dairy.
So, I feel like this is the year where because we were joking when we were first doing our thumbnail, I was like, maybe we should do like 2019 making Big Bear great again or something like that. But all joking aside, that's really what I feel like this year is. It's getting back to who we really are. We've had a lot of misfortune.
We're having a grassroots movement.
Yeah,
here
there you
on
go.
The Big Bear Homestead.
Yeah, so we're going to get back to where we were, pick up the momentum from where we were before that, and we're going to just kind of hit the ground running.
Well, you're going to see a lot of our passions come out in 2019. We're going to kind of, for lack of a better term, we're going to be flexing our degrees a lot in 2019. You're going to see like one of my passions, gardening. You're going to see a lot of it. You're going to see a lot of community style gardening.
Right. So, yeah, one of the things that we always hear people, because one of our passions is teaching.
Yes.
We love to teach.
The motto of the channel is reaching through teaching.
Right. And so what we planned on doing was, there's been this big thing. One thing that's been identified is that our food system's broken. But the problem is a lot of people have identified the problem, but they don't know what to do about it.
Right.
And so, or they don't know enough to know that they can fix the problem. They think, I live in an apartment, or I rent a house, or I do this. I can't do anything for myself. I have to depend on the food system.
Right.
And that's...
In 2018 was the worst year for food recalls.
Right.
We had the highest number of food recalls, the highest number of foodborne illnesses and stuff coming out, and it's crazy. Our food system is broken, and there are people out there like Wholesome Roots.
Yeah, I didn't know she rents.
Yeah, I knew that she rents,
right?
And her landlord gives her, for lack of a better term, free range on what she can do.
Right.
A lot of people don't have that, and they feel like they can't do it, and so I'm going to show you that you can.
Right.
And we're super excited about it. One of my personal goals for 2019 is to start to get into maybe a small metropolitan city, or maybe even somewhere big, and start something with some rooftop gardens. To get that out there, to get that going. And there is a lot of motivation and a lot of force, for lack of a better term, behind this grassroots movement that's going on through the whole country, not just here on our homestead, but a lot of people are starting to wake up and see the writing on the wall about our food system being broken, and they're going, wait a minute. I mean, there was a lot of memes going around Facebook when the when they had the romaine lettuce recall.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, ha ha ha, now it's now safer to eat cake than it is a salad.
However,
a month before there was a cake batter recall.
Yep.
That everybody forgot about. And so we can get reconnected with our food system.
Exactly.
We can get... What do they say? It only takes like 2 generations for some knowledge to get lost. Skipped over 2 generations before the knowledge get lost. Well, here's the thing, folks.
It only takes...
Really, we've proven that it really kind of only takes 1. My grandparents had a garden in their backyard.
Yeah.
Wherever they lived. My mama, not so much. She didn't want to do it.
Right.
Okay, and then it falls to me, and I'm diving back in it, but mostly because I was under my grandfather's foot.
Right.
From the time I could hold
on to his boot and not let go.
And smart enough not to let go.
Right.
And the So it really didn't kind of skip that one.
Mm-hmm.
But there are kids now that do not know what a carrot looks like.
They don't know where their food comes from.
They think eggs come from the back of Walmart, and it's time for that to stop.
Right. So, all of that to get back to, we're going to figure out our rain catchment system and get that squared away this year. Another one is, I don't know how many of you knew this, but when we were back in Augusta, we had a full aquaponics system that was going great. We broke it down, moved it up here. We put it in an area where we thought it would be okay, but it just didn't work out there. But the problem was we moved from a place where it was right beside the house, and we didn't have a whole lot of space, to now we have 21 acres, and it was not in a good spot.
Yeah, it got put off to the side,
Mm-hmm.
and where we thought it was, it didn't get a lot of good sunlight there.
We didn't have the experience of knowing how the sun...
Well, it's not that we didn't have the experience. We didn't have the knowledge of how it goes here.
That's what I meant. I don't mean the experience in general of knowing how the sun moves. I mean personal experience here on this farm. We'd not been here long enough when we put it there to know exactly how it travels over our farm. And so now that we've been doing gardening here for several years, I mean, I can tell you what time it is based on exactly where the sun is over the garden. Right. So we know where that aquaponics system needs to be now. So that's one of the goals this year, is to get it moved to an area where it will get the right amount of sunlight, and everything will be, much better that way.
Right.
Another thing is, like we were talking about earlier, is the garden beds.
It's the garden beds. We're going to take the way that we garden here, we're going to turn it upside down, we're going to shake it all out, and completely do everything different. Pick out
through all of it.
We've pretty much had broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and cauliflower already started. Mm-hmm. They've got their forever leaves. They're up.
They're ready to go into cold frames.
They're ready to go in a cold frame.
Uh-huh.
And we have to do that here in Georgia because we get so stinking hot, so stinking fast, that if you try to start them, anytime before December, I mean, they're going to bolt on you.
Anytime after December.
Yeah, anytime after December. They're pretty much, if you wait until you're past your frost date here, those puppies are going to bolt on you.
And even if they do grow, they don't grow great. Mm-mm. Like, if they don't bolt on you, they're still not the greatest. So, right. So we've got a couple of things. Yeah, I agree. But Jason seems to think opposite on the weather. He seems to think we're about to get cold and we're going to stay cold for a little while. But today it was 70 degrees almost. It was like 68. We had the air conditioning on earlier. It was so hot in here. We had to turn, and it was warm outside. We couldn't even open up the door to bring in the air. It was just stifling. Well,
if you remember a couple years back, it was like that. It was like this. Mm-hmm. And then February hit and we got snow.
I don't know. We'll see. But what we are planning for is either way. We've got a Habitat for Humanity up here that's really great, and so we're gonna build some cold frames. So you'll get to see those, and you'll get to see how all of those plants, do. So we're really excited about that.
Yeah, and with it being so wet, you can't put anything
in the ground.
The ground anyway. It's all got to be in containers, or you're gonna get root rot. Mm-hmm. So we're going to be doing that. There's going to be a new garden layout. There's going to be the aquaponics. There's going to be... It's going to be awesome.
Yep.
We're also going to be...
onto the yellow. Going to the yellow now.
You're killing me, Smalls. Killing me. The next one is our yellow category.
Construction jobs.
It's going to be what we consider construction jobs, things that we're going to be building and making here on the homestead. And that's going to be some small things such as swarm traps, bat boxes, bird houses, and those kind of things. And then we're also going to move into some larger construction things,
projects,
projects which will be like a
we have a smokehouse that we're looking to do, a washroom, maybe a solar shower.
No, we're gonna have the solar shower.
Composting outhouse toilet kind of thing. So those are a couple of things. But then also you want to start putting together your plans for the milking barn and also the processing shed. Because if you've been watching our videos about the cow, we probably only have about 9 months before we've got to have a milking stall.
Right. And we had a visitor the other day. Right out here outside the office. Mm-hmm. And we joked about it, and we took a bunch of pictures, and we joked about it, and we said, oh, it must have been a Weasley owl trying to bring Ladessa her letter.
Right. Hogwarts, in case you didn't catch that.
And, But that's a little bit too close for comfort for me around my brooder house, around where my Muscovies nest.
Yes.
And so I'm going to encourage this owl and its owl friends to stay in the back part of our property by building owl houses, owl boxes, to give them a place for shelter, to encourage them to be back there where there's all kinds of squirrels, field mice, snakes, rabbits.
Plenty of food sources back there.
Lots of food sources back there for them. And so...
In 5 years, that's the first time I've seen an owl this close. We've heard them, but I've never seen it. I mean, we're not exaggerating when we tell you it was right outside this door. Yeah. Like, literally, the tree that's right outside the door, it was right there. So, less than 50 yards to the chickens. I mean, super, super, super close. Yeah. So we can't have that. We got to work on that.
And because an owl is a raptor, it's protected.
Protected, yeah.
And there's only really two things that you can do. Encourage them to go somewhere else, or do the 3 S's. Shoot, shovel, shh. Love you, FBI guy.
Hey, look, it's Mama. It's your sugar mama.
And so that's another one of the construction projects.
No breaking laws.
Yeah. And then the other major thing that we're going to work on hardcore is our books. My Predator Control book has slowly been in the making for the past year and a half. Hopefully it will finally be done with the publisher by the end of this year and be ready to come out in 2020 for the Homesteaders of America conference in 2020. Yep. So we're super excited about getting that one done. Your oils book. Yep. Will be done this year.
The first part of the year.
Yeah.
There's not much left on it. And this is one of those things where I tell you, like, when you have such a good momentum, you want to focus it in a direction so that you don't feel like you're being pulled 10 different ways. So with identifying that I want that as a goal to be done, we've now put into place a schedule that I'll be able to work on it specifically, where before I was having to grasp at times to be able to do it. So that's basically how that is, how putting these goals, putting them on paper, identifying them and putting a plan into place can actually help you really get your goals done. Right. So I encourage anybody that wants to do that to do that.
And then we're going to get on propane. What I missed?
Talk about that?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. You got me all distracted.
I'm sorry.
The other books that are going to be coming out is my wild game cookbook and your cookbook.
Yes. I've got a couple of different ideas. Everybody seems to want to put out a cookbook, which is great because everybody has different ways of cooking things, different spices that they're more interested in. I'm very heavy with garlic. Some people are not. There's a lot of different things. I tend to cook with essential oils. Some people do not. So it's going to just be my cookbook. And the thing is that I like the idea of having that because it's something I can give. At least if nobody else wants it, my kids will have it. They'll know how to do all the stuff that we do at the house. Yep. So anyway, so that's another thing that's coming out of Wild Game, and then also something that I put together.
Right. We've been listening to your comments. Because we're waiting for the price to drop with propane, because in this wintertime, propane goes up a lot. And so we are going to be waiting until it drops down around the $1 mark. And then we're going to get on propane. Once we get on propane, Robyn is going to start doing cooking videos again. You guys have been asking about them a lot.
So probably in the spring. Yeah. And just to be clear, he's not saying that it's going to drop $1. Not it's going to drop to $1. It'll probably be closer to the $2 mark.
No, it's like $1.17 or something.
Oh, I don't know. But whatever the case, it's been proven that the prices are more expensive in the winter than they are in the summer. And that's just because of supply and demand. That's just common knowledge. So we're going to wait. We're not going to try and do it in the middle of winter when everybody wants it, because that just doesn't make sense. We can wait a few more months, especially with the weather the way it is. We can cook outside if we want to. True. So as long as it's not raining. Susan wanted to know, will it be published or is it online? It'll be an online probably. It'll probably be an ebook for right now. Through our website, we have a way to do downloadable materials, so you should be able to get it through that. But we may eventually publish it and do it that way.
I'm going to try and talk you into getting it published.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Hey, Suburban. So that's that for the books and stuff. We talked about the propane. So yeah, so the cooking videos will definitely be going on probably spring into summer. And then, of course, we'll be in full blown, by Thanksgiving next year, you'll get all of the good stuff that we cook, for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So this time next year, we'll have plenty.
Because our goal for Thanksgiving this year is 100% raised here on the homestead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of the goals that we had, is to be able to have 100% of the Thanksgiving and Christmas. Mm-hmm. So that's another thing to be looking forward to, is we're going to try and do a turkey challenge with your favorite friend, with Patrick. We're going to try and see who can grow the best turkey. So that's going to be fun. And then the final one is...
the big announcement.
Not really a big
announcement. It's huge.
It's not a big announcement.
We were going to release it last night on Two Family Homestead's Rockin' Homestead New Year's Eve live stream bash. And what else could I make?
I don't know. Whatever. Turkey competition.
But Roots and Refuge was there. Mm-hmm. VW Farms was there. 180 Degrees was there. Patrick was there. Deep South was there. We were there. There was just a whole bunch of people in there, and we were cutting up, fellowshipping, and just having a wonderful time.
Yeah,
Cab 7 came in there.
Yeah, there was
Cab
a lot
7
of fun.
came in there.
Yeah, and had a really good time visiting with everybody.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was really good.
And it was great for the community to come together and rock in the new year with each other. And like us on normal people time, we were in 2019 a whole hour before
all those central people.
Before the central people was. And I'm like, y'all ain't really missed anything yet. Ain't nothing really happened.
We got to central time and I'm like, good night. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy, you forgot Andy this time. You know what's hilarious? On when we were trying to film it, he said it and then I said it. And now we forgot it altogether. Hey, look at Kathy. J-Rob Homegrown Holiday Feast. That's it. I need to write that down.
Write that down.
That's funny.
Yeah, but Andy ate a bacon wrapped
tofu
turd on the live stream. It was kind of disgusting. And so that was fun. But it just completely slipped our mind to announce it.
Yes. Yeah. So we're not gonna be like who was it? Claire was doing her announcement on her channel.
She was killing me.
She's killing me. She's like, I'm going to tell you for like 5 minutes. And I'm like, Claire, come on, spit it out. But, so without further ado.
No, there's a little bit further ado.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of new folks in here.
Yeah, so we actually looked it up.
Yeah, we looked it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When we did this back in the day, we were only teetering right around 3,000 subs.
Yes, we were right at the 3,000 mark. And actually, not a year earlier, we were actually at a little over 1,000. So really, even before that, we were much lower then. Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, a lot of y'all don't know about this. But starting tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's normal people time. MPT.
Robyn will be... Well, you gonna sit in this chair and I'm gonna sit in that chair?
I don't know. We got to take a vote and see what everybody thinks.
Okay. Robyn's gonna be doing her essential oils class starting tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Do you want to see her in this chair, in the captain's chair, or do you want to see her still in the co-pilot chair?
The co-pilot chair.
So.
And just to give you a heads up, we're going to go all the way back to the beginning.
We're going way back.
We're going to go way back.
We're
going to talk all the way back. We're going to go all the way back to peppermint, lavender. We're going to talk about all of them. So, So everybody will get to hear all the stuff that I covered before. And, we'll add a little bit more. And some of you who've been with me, will be able to add a little bit as well, and experiences that you've had with it, because I don't think some of y'all may realize this, some of y'all may not, but we've been doing the essential oils streams on and off for over 2 years now. And so almost 2.5 years. And so that's where we started thinking. We were like, we probably need to go back and do this again and go back through them. And, we didn't know nearly as much about live streaming back then as we do now. So I really feel like the quality is going to be way better. The interaction is going to be way better because we were still pretty new to live streaming at the time. So we're going to go back and cover all of them and redo, all of the information and share with all of our new people as well as our veterans about all the cool things that we've learned. And that's the other thing that's really cool too, is the information I had for you 2 years ago. My experience has changed in those 2.5 years. So I'm going to have way more to share with you that I may not have been able to share with you back then. So that's pretty exciting as well.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to bamboozle him with some of the oils that he was going to tell you that he tasted the first time
I'll tell you what. Because to be honest with you, there's only one I really remember.
Patchouli.
But I tell you what.
No, Melaleuca. You remember that one too, because that's the one I had to take you to the hospital afterwards. It wasn't because of Melaleuca, but
I don't remember. But I'll tell you what. Mark, right here. I'm gonna say it right here. If it can be ingested, I will taste test it.
Make him taste the patchouli again. He said if it has nutritional facts on the back, he'll taste it.
I'll do it because I love you. I'm going to support you.
It has nothing to do with that. These guys love to see it, and you love to give people a show. So we're going to do it. Doesn't have anything to do with loving me.
Nothing to do with any of those folks.
Okay, so we're going to start tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That actually used to be our time. So we're going to pick back up right with that same time, and that's when we're going to do it.
Yep.
So we're pretty excited about that.
Which one are we going to do? Don't kill me with patchouli right off.
No, I think I'm probably going to do either lavender or peppermint. I'm going to go with one of the real easy ones that we can go with. So I'm seeing a couple people who are not getting their notifications. So go ahead and set yourself a reminder.
And also, we got a thing. I did a survey from YouTube, and they sent me a thing back that if our subscribers and stuff are not getting notifications, to tell them to unclick the bell and then re-click the bell. and see if that helps. I don't know if it's going to help or not, but
we'll see.
It is what it is.
Yeah, see, Tanya didn't get a notice. None of them got a notice. Who's making tacos?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Kitty.
Here comes all of our mods now.
Yeah, everybody's like, wait.
Green Gables ran outside because there was a bunch of people, and she went.
Yep, that was it. Look at that. Yep, Taco Tuesday. That was
Big Bear's on.
I got the notice 20 minutes late or not at all. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I get mine because I'm, right there with him. But a lot of people don't get the notification right away.
Yeah.
So set your alarm on your phone. Remind yourself. 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Be here. We're expecting it to be. We're expecting it to be packed with people. So if you know anybody that's interested in oils,
essential oils,
we'll be here. I'm gonna teach from a level of you don't know anything.
Yeah.
And if you do, that's great. If you don't, that's great. Either way.
Yep.
It's gonna be a fun show. A lot of the people that are in here, a lot of my veterans that are in here are essential oil users. They know a lot of information as well. So that's exciting too. So we'll definitely be able to make some, and like I was saying before, those of y'all that just popped in, it's been almost 2.5 years since we've done this. And so now it's kind of one of those things where it's time to do it again. Our live streaming format has changed, better quality equipment, better quality internet. So I feel like it's time to do them again, because there's one that's huge, y'all. Frankincense. I don't know. Some of y'all that have been here with me the longest know how much we struggled with getting the information out on frankincense. I think we have 3 shows where we tried to do frankincense.
That's true, because the internet kept
it was
so
bad.
Yeah.
So this is why I have this passion to do these again, because I know for a fact that the information needs to be out there, and the quality that we had before versus what we have now is much better. So I'm looking forward to being able to put that information back out there in a much better format than what it was before.
And I'm also going to participate more in the class, not just as the class clown, but I'm also going to bring in from like a dude's point of view.
Well, and this is the thing. 2.5 years ago, you were still kind of on the fence about this stuff.
Oh, yeah,
You were still kind of like, But now, and that's what I was saying, is that 2.5 years later, we're at this point where we have 2.5 years more of information of how we've used it and what we, how we do everything. So
yeah, a couple of people have asked. We are doTERRA wellness advocates. We use the doTERRA brand. We did our research for doTERRA versus
all the
other companies, and to us, doTERRA just seemed to have the better business practices, the level of integrity from a business that we were looking for, the level of therapeutic grade essential oils that we were looking for, and we haven't looked back.
Right. So that's the thing, is that we and really this class is not geared to just doTERRA. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to be like, that's not what this is about. This is about the information on the oil itself. And any of y'all that have been in the class know I'm not even going to just talk about the oil. We're going to talk about the history of it. We're going to talk about uses way back when, and all of that other stuff. So that's the thing, is that we've done a lot of research. We did a lot of research back then, but now we have 2.5 years of experience to go with it, past the 1.5 that we had before that. So there's at least 4 years of experience going in here now, plus all of the information that we had before. So I'm really, really excited to be able to share all of that. And I think it's great that you now have enough of your own experience with them to be able to share it from a men's perspective on what you... A dude's perspective.
Dude's point of view.
Yeah,
Where dudism...
So Peaceful Inspiration wants to know what channel or the class is going to be on this channel right here.
I'm
on
so
Big Bear
Homestead. This
Homestead.
guy right here.
Yeah, it'll be on this channel. Yeah, so there's a lot of people that missed all this. So I don't know, some of you that just popped in said to click the bell off and then click the bell on again under your subscription to see if...
Or you can just unsubscribe and resubscribe and make the bear dance for everybody to enjoy that.
There you go. You can do
and
that
then hit the
bell then.
Hit the bell then.
There you go. That'll work.
It's very frustrating. I know it's got to be frustrating y'all. It's also frustrating to us that you guys are not getting this.
Well, we've always argued that this is an issue for our channel. It seems like YouTube doesn't really want to open the gates as much for us for some reason or another. I feel that way. I really, truly, in my heart, feel that way. But there you go. There's Tanya. So anyway, we're really happy to have the people that are in here, but I would love to see that number double. I think it would be awesome. There you go. Get that bear dancing.
That was a joke, y'all.
Yep.
Yeah.
No dancing bear, though. Darn it. Yeah, some people get it, some people don't. So, but anyway, we just wanted to hop on here. It's been almost an hour. Yep. We originally wanted the video to be less than like 10 minutes. We knew if we got on live and did it, it would take a while. But, we figured this would be the better way to do it.
Mama Grows, we can do that. We've done something similar to that before. On some of the older shows where we did compare some of these other oils. And,
well, it was more from the perspective, there's a Facebook page that they do. It's like Essential Oil Consumer Reports or something along those lines. And
now see, so I mean to interrupt you, but when we went live, nobody else was live, so we're not even getting Doug and Stacy's stuff that they were just live.
Yeah, because we're subscribed to them, and we didn't know.
And I got the bell wrong because if I would have known they were on, we wouldn't have went on.
Yeah. Oh well, it happens.
Sorry, Doug.
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
So there you go. So anyway, you haven't gotten a notice for anyone. Yeah, I don't know. It's
there
weird.
There may be a glitch.
Yeah.
In the what did he say?
You said last night on the live stream that if we got to 25,000 subs, you would eat tofu. And so
you're not going to let that one go, are you?
No, of course not. Yeah.
And so, look, and another thing that I want to jump on here. Tonight is a very special night.
Yes, and it's very close to the time now.
And it's we're got about an hour and a half away.
Yep.
If you are not subscribed to the Holler Homestead, go over there, hit that subscribe button. One of my mods, could you please put their channel link up for me, please? If you don't know their story.
I was just going to say, I think they already have their premiere live. So even if you can catch get the actual link for that premiere, you can put that up as well. So anyway, go ahead.
They've got it titled, what do they got it titled? Finding Home.
Finding Home.
Awesome title. They documented
their
entire journey.
Yeah.
To where they are right now.
The last 9 months.
They sold everything and just went on the road.
Yep.
And decided they're getting out of California. But you can't blame them. Nope. Any place that outlaws fur and straws and wants to do a tax, got nothing for you.
Yep.
I'm very salty about the whole outlawing fur thing.
Oh, I can't tell at all.
Very salty about that.
But anyway.
And they've been... Basically, they went to all 48 of
the lower 48.
And decided on where they were going to put down roots, for lack of a better term. And
They released a video the other day with the top 5 choices.
Yes.
And so tonight's premiere is 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
So, Lost Dude, you coming this way? So definitely make sure that you go over there. The other really cool thing, if you read the description, or no, I'm sorry, not on the description, on her Facebook page, on the Holler Homestead Facebook page, she even put on there that she would love to see people take pictures of them either watching the premiere or waiting to watch the premiere, and click a picture, put it on Instagram, and hashtag it Hollers Home Pick. Put it on there, and then that way we'll be able to trace who all was watching.
HHP, baby.
Yep. Hollers Home Pick, which I think would be really cool. So we'll be doing that. We'll go ahead and put that on Instagram.
Yeah.
I think that'll be really neat.
And so, guys, go over there, show this family some love.
Definitely.
Watch their premiere.
Just totally bless them tonight. Yeah.
Rejoice with them going through this long journey of research and travel. I mean, they got in a car wreck in Texas.
Yeah.
They bashed up their camper a little bit.
But they fixed it.
Ben is, or no. What's his name?
Schmedium
Ben fixed it. And I mean, they came and they visited Rose. They came and visited us. And then they hung out with Wholesome Roots. They visited Alderman Farms. They visited a lot of folks. And it was a great honor for us that they came and visited us and hung out with us. It was really great getting to know them. You guys won't be disappointed in meeting the Hollers and getting to know the Hollers and subscribing
and
to them.
Their videos are really good. Yeah. Very good vlog style videos. So
she sent me a text message. She said, I think I need to warn you about this.
She's so sweet.
But because we were having so much fun at your place that nobody took out a camera.
Nobody took a camera out.
We don't have any footage. We put you guys in the credits, but there's no...
We have no footage of you.
We have no footage of you guys.
Like, we didn't have any footage of you either. We've always been about when people come to visit. If we hadn't had the live stream with Roots and Refuge, you wouldn't have known she was here either.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't tend to do that. We're probably going to get better at it, but
oh yeah, Ben's
in the past.
Next time Ben Schmitty Ben he's gonna, isn't that what it is? Schmedium.
What did you call it?
Schmedium Ben. He's bringing out that drone. I'd like to see a drone shot of my
our
place.
property. Yeah.
But then again, after what VW said this morning in his video, I don't know if I want a drone shot of mine after that.
Yeah, because then your wife will crack the whip on you.
Come on. And it's like I tell everybody, I have a certain amount of mead bottles left.
Yep.
The people that get them
are the people that come.
Or the people that show up here
yep.
and hang out.
Yep.
You don't show up?
No mead.
No mead for you. I drink it.
Oh.
So.
Let's see. White picket fence, great idea. I should get that going. Yeah, we've got a lot. We had a lot of homemade stuff. We've got 14 bottles of muscadine wine.
Yes.
So that'll be next on the list.
Yep. So, you guys, thanks for coming in and hanging out with us for about an hour for a vlog that was supposed to take 8 minutes. But don't forget, again, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, the reveal to where the Hollers are going to put down roots.
3/4, Josh. What? He asked me how much of the jug was left.
No, under that.
oh, what is she doing? She's fixing to ask me about dinner. I guarantee it. Oh, there you go. In the meantime, see, that's why I love my mods. In the meantime, go check out our website.
Yeah.
Another really cool thing, if you're not on our Facebook pages, definitely the Big Bear Homesteading group and also our Big Bear Homestead page. Patrick from the Breakaway Homesteader, he wrote a review on one of our soaps, and it was a very gracious review. So if you haven't had a chance to read that, it's on. We put the link on our Facebook page.
Okay, guys, real quick. This week we've almost forgot two things. This week is going to be the video that's going to. Matter of fact, you know what? No, it's this video. No, can't do that. I'm going to put out a quick video tomorrow. Mm-hmm. That's going to be the 10,000 subscriber giveaway video. Mm-hmm. In that video, watch it, follow the directions that are in the video, and that puts you in the running for our 10,000 subscriber giveaway box. Now, the other thing I want your opinions on, there's 62 folks in here, and I would like to get 62 thumbs up or thumbs down. Mm-hmm. Ladessa, our youngest, came to us and said that she wanted to start making recycle, reuse, repurpose, upcycle types of videos and put them on our channel.
Right.
I think it's a great idea. The only thing that I worry about is we all know how nasty
people can be mean.
Yeah. People can be mean, and she's 11.
Right.
I know all 63 of us would want to see those videos and see her do them, but do you guys... How do I say this?
Can you turn off comments for her videos? Probably.
Yeah, we probably could.
Yeah. W5 Farms. Well, hello. Yeah, we probably could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no meanies.
Yeah. Disable the
See,
comments.
and Tanya's the same thing. I just don't want to be spending a lot of
money on
plane tickets.
Yeah. We monitor comments anyway. It's just
let her and turn off comments.
Yeah, I just don't.
I forgot that you could do that.
Yeah, I'm just not in the mood to deal with nasty people because I don't know how many of y'all. There was one night we were in here. It was the night we had the 10,000 when we announced our 10,000. We got bombarded with just disgusting stuff on our live stream, and it was all about our kids, and that kind of ruffled us.
It brought back a lot of old
memories, painful memories from a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And now that's what I was telling Jason, Tanya, is that there's so many of our friends, people here that we call friends, that I imagine if anything ever was said, that there would be several of you that would jump on comments like that. But
I think we're going to do it. Well, like Andy said, I'll hold the comments for review. I'll review them and then let them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then do like Green Gables says. Anybody that makes a nasty one, I'm just going to block them.
Boot them, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, our stream the other night was really, really bad. So.
All right, so be prepared. Ladessa's probably going to have her first recycle, repurpose, reuse video this week coming then.
Yeah, we'll work on that. As long as the weather cooperates with us, because that's part of it. I'll gladly burn them.
You had to wait till I had a drink, didn't you?
Thumbs up with those protective factors in place. There you go. So...
Yeah.
Sometimes people look, and that's the thing. Like, we're getting to see a lot of newer channels coming that are really excited about hitting that 1,000 and 2,000 mark. We have a lot of people that we've found new channels that we're really excited about, and they're like, oh, people have been so nice and da 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 da, and it's like,
hold on,
they're coming. They're coming. Just
that's
wait.
like
We'll be here for you.
The hollers hit 7K.
And yeah.
And I'm like, I'm so excited for you guys. And she's like, yeah, we're excited too. And I said, yeah, welcome to the world of the trolls, because they're gonna be coming.
Here they come.
So.
Yeah. So.
Right, children should be encouraged, not discouraged.
Exactly.
Hey,
Bandana Grandma.
Bandana Grandma.
Heaven's Gates. There's a lot of people showing up now. So anyway, so that's basically what our year is gonna look like. With a lot, Okay, if anybody.
Wait a minute.
What?
How come Duncan 1900 doesn't have a wrench anymore?
I don't know. But if anybody, if
because we gave him one the other night, correct?
Her.
That's what I said. Her.
I believe that's Brenda. Yeah. Troll Slayers will triumph. We have quite a few of them, so. But normally that's for, that's those live streams. That was a rough night. That was pretty tough.
Get over that. It'll be okay.
I know. But anyway, all right.
So there's two things to remember right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 things to remember.
Mm-hmm.
1, tonight, 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
The Holler Homestead. Finding home.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to miss it, because everybody's going to be at work tomorrow talking about it. Yep. Everybody's going to be around the water cooler, and if you miss it,
you're not going to know what happened.
You're not going to know the jokes. You're not going to know the references, and you don't want to be that person.
Nope.
You don't want to be that person.
That's right.
Second, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Back by popular demand. Mama Bear's Essential Oils class is coming back tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely.
And you guys will not be disappointed.
Do I have all this on the website already? What website?
We're finna call you Kitty, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And,
all right.
So, thank you guys for sticking with us through 2018.
Yes, for Central it's 7 p.m.
And, hold on.
It's gonna be fun.
Because 2019, we are letting our passions out. We're flexing our degrees.
Oh, she was asking if it was on the website that she has. Yes.
Oh, I think so. No.
Yes, it is. It's on there at 8 o'clock on Wednesdays.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Reuse, recycle, repurpose.
Right. So, remember, you guys, be kind to one another. Mm-hmm. Don't let this season of love and empathy and understanding stop just because it becomes January 2nd, 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let it end. Keep that love and the empathy and the grace. Keep it alive.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, somebody loved you this much.
Mm-hmm.
And he still loves you that much.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to recycle, reuse, repurpose.
Mm-hmm.
Give our wildlife a fighting chance. And anything else, Mama?
No, I think that's it.
You think that's it?
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Holler Homestead, Finding Home. I think I know where they're going to be, even though they wouldn't tell me. But I think I'm going to make my prediction right here on my live stream. Okay, you going to make a prediction?
North Carolina.
Nope, I'm saying Missouri.
That would be my number 2.
I'm saying Missouri. Okay? Mark it. Missouri. That's what I'm saying.
Yep. Don't forget, # Hollers Home Pick.
Hashtag it.
Yep.
And we will see you guys
tomorrow night.
Bye, guys. Well, really, we'll see you tonight. We'll see you tonight at the Hollers premiere.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, guys.